carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one.
Okay, pause here for a second. Probable cause is about whether there's enough evidence for this to even go forward. Think of it like the legal version of a vibe check. So far, the vibes are questionable. A traffic stop triggered by someone doing surveillance on a completely different case? Uh-oh. Keep your legal hats on. This is where things start to twist.
One will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 8, 2025, the officer responded to a DPS agent who stated he was following the defendant's vehicle and needed assistance on a traffic stop, and the DPS agent was conducting surveillance on an unrelated case. The DPS agent provided a description of the defendant's vehicle, and the officer observed the defendant's vehicle failing to a signal lane change, along with the vehicle's third brake light being out. A traffic stop was conducted, and the officer made contact with the defendant. The officer observed a strong odor of marijuana, and the defendant was asked to step out of the vehicle, and the defendant stated there was nothing illegal inside the vehicle. The officer located a cigar filled with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience with a weight of 0.09 grams or 0.032 ounces. A PC search of the vehicle was conducted, and the officer located a unholstered black handgun inside a backpack in the back seat.
If I may, Your Honor, briefly.
Sure.
Bit unusual. I think the DPS officer, he needs help with the traffic stop. He doesn't state any traffic violations or any reason.
He does, though. Sure he does.
The DPS officer that dispatches says, hey, I'm doing surveillance on this case, on another case. I need help with a traffic stop. He doesn't tell him any traffic violations at all.
And that is true, Your Honor. The officer said he needed assistance, and the officer that was called for assistance is the one who observed the vehicle failed to signal.
So the person that came.
The person that came in response to the DPS agent calling in assistance.
We just don't know why he needs an assist with a traffic stop at all. He says, hey, come basically pull
Because he's doing something else, I'm assuming, right? Isn't that, he's investigating someone else?
Yeah, but I don't understand why he's telling another officer to pull this guy over. He doesn't give him a reason to do so. And we have videos available on this, and I've watched them.
Even so, the officer that pulls him over still sees violations, though, right? If he had not seen violations, I may have an issue,
right?
But nevertheless, he still sees issues.
Left-pointing magnifying glass legal deep dive. In Texas, vehicles do require a third brake light. But here's the kicker. Not every vehicle is built with one depending on its age or class. So when the defense says you only need two, they are technically not wrong. This right here is what we call the gray area showdown. And guess what? It's about to get spicier.
I mean,
I understand that, Judge. My issue, and this may not be a thing for PC, I've watched the videos, there's no failure to signal a lane change, and you only need two brake lights in Texas. I don't know what this third brake light thing is. We can have a suppression hearing later on it. I just want to bring it to the court's attention at the PC determination. I mean, he says, hey, pull this guy.
You're telling me that there's no PC, and one of the issues is because he really does signal a lane change. I'm ready to see it. If you have it, I'm ready to see it. You know, I mean, there's no sense in delaying the inevitable. If there's no probable cause, there's no probable cause. I mean, let's tee it up. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock, right? So
Here's a moment to
of course, yes, absolutely. But understand, let me finish PC with everyone. Give Alex a moment to also look so he can be prepared.
Gotcha.
We'll come back, we'll take a look. In the meantime, show me the provision that says you only need two red lights as well.
Okay.
Show me the money, and then we'll do it.
Gotcha.
Happy,
thank you.
You know?
All right, cool.
Take a seat for me in the jury box. You're on probation. You've now, no.
He was.
Did they file a motion or no?
They filed a motion. He was taken in last night.
Let's do probable cause, and then we'll do it.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Police car's revolving light quick pulse check. Are you following this? The prosecution is leaning on obscure federal vehicle codes to justify the stop, but the defense is side-eyeing the whole setup. Question for you. If the third brake light is out, and that's not clearly illegal, should that justify searching someone's car? Drop your take in the comments.
So tell me.
A review of the body cam, we did see the failed signal. In addition, we did see the high mounted brake light out, which is a third brake light. And under the Texas Code, section 547.3215, the federal vehicle equipment safety standards are adopted, and federal regulation 49 CFR 571.108 requires a high mounted rear brake light. And because that was out, that is the.
But not all cars have that.
What?
Well,
So are you telling me now every single car has to have that third mounted brake light?
It requires any multi-purpose passenger vehicle, which in this case it was a sedan. So in this case it is a passenger vehicle. So it has to have, and you can see on the body cam, Your Honor, you can see the high mounted brake light. That's not a truck, not a sedan. Well,
and I would point out, sure, it requires the vehicle to have.
No. But did you really see that there's no turn signal?
there's no turn signal, and
I would like to see that.
yeah, we can see that it's
Can you show him what you saw, please?
healthy, yeah, because she can pull up the video faster than I can.
We have the video already.
Oh, okay. Time stamped at 0.08. It's signal. You can
So you're gonna see the vehicle come into view at a distance right there, and he comes across 2 lanes without signaling.
Bro, you can,
You can, come on, Will. You can.
we can show the judge that.
Yeah,
'cause
we,
you can't,
we
you
can
can't
step in the
see
back and you can see
I
it
don't think
cut
that's
across.
him.
There's no way.
There's no way that's him because
But-
he's already in the furthest right lane by the time that,
No, you
in
can see him.
2
You
seconds
can see
later.
him going across to his right, a lane without any signal, and addition to that brake light as you continue the video.
Would you like to see, Judge?
Sure.
Let me see.
You will see your vehicle here.
Which car?
It's a. May I, Your Honor, go up there and point it out?
The truck.
No, it's the gray sedan. The gray sedan come up.
Oh, it hasn't come up yet.
You won't see it until after the law enforcement goes over the hill on that.
It looks like he's going pretty fast, huh?
Clap aboard plot twist. We're watching dashcam footage in court like it's a home movie, except the stakes are jail time, not popcorn. The defense is basically saying, if you squint hard enough, maybe you'll see a violation. But the judge? She's not buying it. Yet. This is real-time legal theater, folks.
No, we're just.
There is people kind of
So when you go, the law is such that you're always supposed to signal, right? And I mean, even if you're going in that turn,
Well,
were the lights on at that point or no?
yes, the lights were on. The lights were on as soon as he gets up to the back of my client's vehicle before he makes that turn, they just shade lights. And the state is saying that there was an unsignaled lane change fire.
How do you know the lights are on?
Pardon?
How do you know?
Because the sound kicks on, you can hear it.
Yeah, and he's correct that after, but before that, there's an unsignaled lane change as.
I was hoping to see an unsignaled lane change before they even pulled them.
There is, Your Honor, it just,
Show me that.
He said
yeah,
it
it's
was
a freeway, Your Honor. And-
Show me. I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, if I could, I can point out his vehicle.
Yeah. Show me because that's what I was looking for and I didn't see it.
Your Honor, if I may step around, so I can.
Go, please. Come on. Don't be shy.
So it's small, it's at a distance, but you'll see the vehicle come into view momentarily. It's right there. That's the defendant's
That's
vehicle.
him?
That's the defendant's vehicle. Let me go back a little
There's
bit.
no way to tell it's vehicles.
Because you can continue, no, and you can continue seeing it.
Can you not make it? You should be able to
I'm sorry, if we're gonna do crosstalk like this, we can just set this to an MAJ hearing or formal motion to suppress, and that can be up on the big screen. We can have more structure to an argument, and we don't have to have 3 people arguing about it, or that's the personal handheld device.
Yes, Judge.
And that's the
I guess you want to set it for a formal probable cause
Well,
hearing?
you know, he's on an MAJ out of this court, we just have the MAJ. It's a preponderance standard, they can challenge any motion to suppress they want to, or they can urge any motion to suppress they want.
This is for the new case though, right? This is not for the MAJ.
It's for the new case.
It's for the new case.
Yeah, in the UCW.
The UCW, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's got a pending MAJ in this court for an evading arrest.
right, but because of this.
Right, so this would have to be proved about that hearing anyway.
Right, but I mean, I'm not gonna revoke if there's no PC to go here.
Right, but I'm just saying if we're going
So-
to be here having three attorneys talk about a handheld device on the screen where it can't be seen, we might as well just set it for a whole hearing and then we can put the whole video up on the screen.
I'm down. You wanna do it for
Well, that's what-
beginning of next week?
I mean, the court suggested that there's gonna be.
I didn't realize it was gonna be this
Yeah, I just.
labor intensive, so to speak, you know?
It's turning into like a big argument. If the video is clear enough to determine probable cause, then that's fine. I'm just saying if this is gonna.
I'm having to squint. So that's why, but if, let's set it for a formal one. Next week, whatever you want. No?
I mean, whatever the court wants.
It doesn't matter to
I mean,
me.
I would like to do it now if we can, just that annually, but I mean, it's the first 8 seconds of it.
He said it's.
The car is so far on, there's no way. The state's gonna point out a minuscule car hundreds of yards away, you can't see what lane it's in.
It's the same.
There, and then the officer continues going in that direction. It's the same vehicle.
Is it that one way over there? It's this one, like, it's,
The one going right at that time. Because it's going right, but then the officer continues in that direction, follow the vehicle.
can we see it right here? Which one is it?
So it's not right here, it's
How does he even see that?
because as he's coming around the corner, you see it right there, that vehicle right there going right.
Oh, that was cool how you did that.
Yeah, I don't know how I just keep on it.
That's great. That's it.
So yeah, as
That's
he's coming
it.
around the corner, yeah, so he's coming around, and then that vehicle going all the way across with no light, and then
Look.
Can't tell what lane he's in.
No.
Scales hash, and there it is. The judge lays it down. You hold the keys. Translation: your freedom is literally in your own hands. This is classic court motivation. Behave, test clean, stay out of trouble, or come back with a toothbrush and overnight bag. What would you do if the judge gave you that kind of ultimatum?
Oh, come here, Will. Look. He hit something that made it like really big. Can you see if he has a driver's license, please?
Your Honor.
Okay. You're not allowed to drive unless you have also car insurance. Do you understand?
So I have liability.
Okay, good. Don't pick up a third case. If you pick up another case, holy moly, I'm just gonna lose it. Do you understand? Don't. No, you're not supposed to have weapons. No drugs, no alcohol. Did you say there was an odor of marijuana here?
Yes, Judge, a strong odor of marijuana.
Okay, I will test you 45 days from today. If you test positive again for marijuana, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand? No more smoking weed. So let's set this off 45 to 50 days. His appearance is required. He will get another test on that day. If he's clean, we'll just continue him and then just goes normal. If he's test positive, get ready. You hold the keys. Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks. Good morning, Mr. Sarmiento.
Ese señor Sarmiento.
You were
Sí, señor Sarmiento.
Buenos días.
You were charged with criminal trespass. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine.
Dólares de
We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one.
Si no puede ocupar uno.
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to go slow.
Yes, Judge.
Más escuchen.
On January 5th, 2025, the officer became aware of a stolen vehicle via a flock alert. The flock alert was for a listed stolen blue Hyundai. The officer checked the vehicle's license plate and observed the vehicle stolen as of December 21st, 2024. The officer observed the vehicle turning northbound onto East Tex Freeway, taking the ramp heading north on East Tex Freeway, and ran the license plate, confirming the vehicle to be stolen. A traffic stop was initiated. The officer announced themselves as HPD while giving command to turn off the vehicle and place hands out of the vehicle. The defendant, the front passenger, was the last to exit the vehicle, and the officer made contact with the complainant, and the complainant stated he did not know the defendant, did not give the defendant authorization to operate the vehicle.
What?
So they found the stolen vehicle, Your Honor.
How does he know that it was stolen?
And Your Honor, there's no need for him to know this vehicle. There's no requirement he knows, only that he's in the vehicle without permission from the owner. And the owner said he does not have.
How does he even know that the person driving stole the car?
Well, he doesn't know the defendant. He doesn't know, he didn't say he know he stole it. He just didn't know him, did not give
So
permission.
you're telling me that he's in a car, he doesn't know the driver, and
Right, the complainant just said that in regard, he did not know the defendant, did not give.
I understand that, I get that, but, so he's, he's a passenger in a car, and they charge him with criminal trespass. And in the DIMS, it says that he doesn't even know the driver. So how would he even know that the car is stolen? How do they know each other? I'm beside myself. I don't. When a criminal trespass requires some kind of like notice that, hey man,
So the trespass was the driver driving into the area and he was the defendant.
he's the passenger, right? I would assume that the driver got charged with UUMV.
Let me see what he got charged with.
If you tell me no, I'm gonna lose it. Really?
Yes, Judge, UMB.
Okay. But the problem is that like, how would he know that the